If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine, instead of trying to vaccinate someone, you're making them a cup of tea. You say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" "Oh my God, I would love a cup of tea, thank you." Then you know they want a cup of tea. If you say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" and they say, "I'm not really sure," then you can make them a cup of tea, or not. But be aware, they might not want to drink it. And if they don't want to drink it, and this is the important bit, don't make them drink it. Just because you made it doesn't mean you're entitled to make them drink it. And if they say no thank you, don't make them tea at all. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea, okay? They know all about tea. They've learned the risks of drinking tea. They've made an informed decision not to drink tea. So don't keep on telling them they need to. Just remember, it's their bodies and they can decide what goes into them. That's how consent works. Trust me on this. Why not try engaging in conversation with them, listening to them, understanding why they don't want to drink tea? Regardless of what you hear in the media, people who are aware and informed pose no threat to anyone else and are mostly intelligent, sociable and caring people. And you never know. You might learn something you didn't know about tea. Even if you think you know everything about tea, even if you serve tea for a living, or if you make billions from manufacturing it, some people just don't want tea. So don't harass them on social media for not drinking tea. Don't pay newspapers to publish false stories about them, or TV stations to churn out one-sided propaganda against them. It's just not right. Don't try to manipulate society and pit people against each other for choosing whether or not to drink tea. Don't pay politicians to make laws limiting the rights and movements of people. They're just normal, law-abiding citizens who don't like tea. So stop forcing them to drink it, especially if you receive financial incentives for making tea, or worse, you have a more disturbing hidden agenda. If you can understand how crazy it is to force someone to have tea when they don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand when it comes to vaccinations? Whether it's tea or vaccinations, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.